I want to share with you guys a really quick little tip. So what's really neat about when you're fixing up a property, particularly a problem property in a neighborhood, is that the guys working on your property, they'll often get approached by the neighbors. And so actually I'm just going to interrupt Michael's painting right now. And we're just going to kind of talk about, so this is Michael's first job working for me here, and kind of walk us through. So you kind of found out from some of the neighbors that this was a bit of a problem property, a bit of a history with it, and what did that kind of lead to?
Yeah, so the property itself was pretty rough when we came to start working on it.
Yeah.
A lot of bad history, like kind of drug issues and some fighting and stuff. So it was really messy.
Sorry for that random interruption, guys. I had to take a phone call, but yeah, if you just want to kind of pick it up from there,
For
Michael.
sure. So again, there were lots of problems with this property. It was known as like one of the worst sort of houses in the neighborhood. So as we started to bring junk and debris and all of the crap from inside the building out to a dumpster, and we were here all day, every day, everyone in the neighborhood kind of pokes around, like, what are these guys doing? What are they up to? So we start talking with people and let them know that we're renovating the units and updating the apartments. They're happy to know that the previous people that caused issues are now no longer in the picture. And then also, just by speaking with these people, you start to learn context of like what happened in the property, who was involved, and you start to learn more about the dynamic in the neighborhood and hear about cool opportunities.
Well, and so usually what'll happen is if you're buying a problem property on the street, it's pretty rare that there's only one problem property on the street. So what they'll do is be like, oh, thank God you bought this property. Man, I wish you would have bought that one too. And so that's kind of what happened in this situation, right?
Yeah, so we found out about another problem that, you know, the bigger the problem, the bigger the opportunity.
Yeah.
Camera issues.
Yeah.
So we found out about another big problem property in the neighborhood. Well, I guess there might be someone dealing drugs there. They're kind of known as not a great person in the neighborhood. And they've actually got financial issues where they might have their property repossessed. So then if we can get in there, actually give them an offer and a solution to get them out of the property, fix that person's problem, fix the neighborhood's problem, and then we can take on a new property to develop a portfolio.
Yeah, exactly. And so me and Michael were talking about this earlier before the video, but the really neat thing is, you know, by doing the renovation here on this property, we've increased the value of this property and the surrounding properties. But if we can take out the two biggest problem properties on the street, not only do we reap a huge reward, but the neighbors do as well. And usually the neighbors are very cognizant of that, right? So they recognize the value and they're more than happy to help, share. And what often ends up happening then is if I've been part of turning around, say, a street or whatever, is they start kind of looking out for your property more than they would otherwise, right? Because they kind of feel ingrained or indebted to you because you're the reason that their neighborhood's better now. So yeah, I just thought that was a really awesome tip. So hopefully we're going to be buying the property just a couple houses down from us, and you know, probably in a month or two, maybe you guys will see us at that house talking about that property and that project.
Yeah.
Anyways, we'll wrap it up here. Thanks for taking time to watch, guys. Smash that like button if you enjoyed these on-site videos, and see you on the next video.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye. Yeah, awesome.